Good morning, everyone. Welcome to 24/7. My name is Niharika Valia, and I am with you with the area of AFM, and I am starting with another class of accounting, right? So today I'll be talking about the introduction to accounting, and today we are gonna deal with one of the basic areas of MCQs today. So let's talk about the MCQs, right? I think we have given two classes for the basics and other things, and now I'll be starting with the MCQs that whatever we are done with till now. I hope I'm audible as well as visible. Please confirm. Okay, here comes the first question. Who's the pioneer of accounting? We have talked about in the first class, right? So, Arthur Fieldhouse Gitman, then William Pickles, or Luca Bartolomeo Speculi. The person who is responsible for the entire accounting that we study today in is basically an Italian, and the other name that he has is Friar Luca. The name is Luca Bartolomeo Speculi. He's the father of accounting. He's the person who started with the accounting in the year 1494 AD. So basically, the kind of accounting that we study today is around, you can say, 600, more than 600 years old, right? So when we talk about India, India, I think, had this particular thing which is stated even in Arthashastra, which Chanakya wrote, right? So we can say that this is not very new to our own country. It has been an old practice to do the kind of accounting that we do today, which is called double entry bookkeeping or double entry accounting. In terms of double entry, we record everything with two aspects. It is based upon the fact if you get something, you have to pay for that as well, or either you get paid and you lose something. So basically, it's all about the fact that every transaction has two aspects: double entry bookkeeping. So the person who gave way to this kind of accounting was Luca Bartolomeo Speculi. Now, the next question. Which of the following is not a transaction, is not of a financial character? The transaction which does not lead to, see, we remember in terms of the accounting, we did something called the accounting shall be something which is related to some financial money measurement can be done regarding it, right? So if you see that there's no money measurement, then what is the task of dealing with it? So what would be the answer for this? If you purchase an asset and you do not pay yet, it is still in terms of money. If you have purchased an asset and paid in cash, it is still in money. Withdrawing of money by proprietor from business, if the person withdraws money from business, then it is also there's some money measurement. But in terms of strike of employees, you do not know the extent of loss that you might be facing just because it requires a little knowledge about the loss of profit that you might be having, right? So till the time it's just a strike, it is qualitative, not quantitative yet, right? Okay, now moving on to the next point, which is the last step of accounting as a process of information. As per the accounting process that we have studied about, in terms of accounting, what's the last step? Is it the recording of the transaction? Is it preparation of financial statements or communication of information or analysis and interpretation of information? See, accounting is just like noting down our report cards. The teachers used to note down our report cards. There, we used to have our marks for term 1, term 2, as well as the term 3, right? we had the information related to all these things together. So basically what we had was all the information. So recording the transaction was definitely there, but was it the end? Or just after noting down the information, they will evaluate our entire performance for the entire year as well. So basically, and that was communicated to our parents. So basically, just like that, we're looking forward to an organization as well. So first of all, it records things. Then it prepares the financial statements. Then it analyzes it as well as interprets it. By just looking at the transactions will not help you. You will have to communicate. Isn't it about that? You will have to tell. Correct. You will have to tell. It is like, just remember the point. Now, the parent, till the time there wasn't a parent teacher meeting, till that time, were we really done with the entire process of sharing the results with the parents? No, it was their kid. So the same thing goes with an organization. In an organization which is basically taken care by the managers but owned by the shareholders. So you have to communicate to the ultimate owners whether the working is done properly or not. So that is the last step, is communication of information. Next point, when we talk about bookkeeping, it provides primary information, secondary information, final information, or none of the above. Bookkeeping provides us primary, secondary, final information, or none of the above. Bookkeeping basically provides us the first level of information. It provides us the primary information, right? So it is responsible for providing us the primary information. Transactions are posted into ledger account from vouchers, cash memo, journal book, or passbook. The transactions which are, see, it starts with recording, it starts with journal. Then from journal we move towards ledger. Then from ledger we formulate a particular list called trial balance. So when we look forward to this era, whenever you are, the transactions are posted into ledger, from where exactly? The initial place is journal. This is the place where we post our journal entries, or the where we record our the transactions for the first time. That is journal, right? Okay. Now, next question. The indicator of the financial position of an entity. See, there are two things. First is, okay. The first is financial performance. Second is financial position. What's the difference between the two? Good morning. When we talk about financial performance, it is based upon whether you're working in a proper way or not, whether you are making a profit or you are facing a loss. So, right? So, that is financial performance. But when we talk about financial position, it's like I'm asking you, what's your net worth? How much money do you have? And what's the entire amount of property that you possess? So, when we talk about those harsh questions to the organization, that is a part of financial position. So when we talk about what is the indicator of the financial position, is it knowing their profit and loss, or knowing their income and expenditure, knowing their cash flow, or the balance sheet? See, in the balance sheet, you can see the assets of the organization, whatever they possess. And how did they get it? They got it either by taking loan from others, or it was their own money which they invested in the organization. So the balance sheet shows the financial position. If I say that the organization is having a total assets of rupees 10 crores, so it is of 10 crores, and how much money is something that we invested and how much money the other people have invested. So that is something which we'll be looking forward to, right? So that is the question. In terms of indicator of financial position, it's the balance sheet. Okay, here comes the question. It says the XYZ marketing company provides advertising services to an investment company in the year 1 but receives advertising fee in the year 2. See, you provided the information in year one, but sometimes it happens that you are providing a particular service and then you receive it in the year two. Then XYZ company recognizes this this revenue in the year one itself. Uh, which particular concept is being stated here? That is business entity concept, revenue recognition concept, or economic entity concept, or going concern concept. Okay, so when we talk about this, see, the amount got due in the first year itself, but we can record it in that year only. Why should we record it in any other year? In the second year, you just received it, but it became due in the first year itself. So the concept is revenue recognition. You recognize revenue as soon as you see a certainty in it. You have a proof that something has happened there, right? So it is B. That's correct. Next question. According to going concern concept, assets are recorded at cost and depreciated over the life of the asset. Assets are valued at market value and are recorded in the books of accounts. Assets are valued at market value, recorded in the books of accounts, and depreciation is charged at market value, or none of the above. Okay. Going concern is based upon the fact that the organization is here to continue. Let's think about it. Every day, probably we can never be sure that we are going to live through the day and we'll be living for another day. But still, every night we might be preparing our clothes for the next day, isn't it? Every night I might be keeping all the clothes that I'm going to wear in the next day. I'll be keeping those things with me. Why? Because somewhere down the line, I'm assuming that I'm going to live. If a human has that basic level survival instinct, do you think a business doesn't have it? Even the business has it. In terms of a business, they say when the business starts, it's not here to just be there for a while and then leave. So, going concern concept says that the organization is going to stay for a longer period. So, that is going concern concept. So, going concern concept says as soon as you start an organization. See, okay, if you have a particular property, that is where you live, your house. So do you really value it every single day? Or you don't even talk about it, what's the value of the house, because you're using it currently. So all the assets that you are using currently, you don't value them every now and then. So you do not record their valuation at the market value because you're not selling it, you're living in it. So assets are recorded at cost, and then because you are using it every single day, there's depreciation. Because of the usage, its value is declining. For example, even if you get a particular phone, as soon as you open it up, you're done with it. The going concern concepts clearly states that it is going to stay with you for a longer period. So you, whatever time period you are using it, you will you'll decrease the value of that particular asset accordingly. So the correct answer is A. Assets are recorded their historical cost and they are depreciated over their useful life. Next question. According to which of the following concepts, even the proprietor of the business is treated as a creditor to the extent of his capital? We have studied about this concept as well in the last class. Is it money measurement concept, dual aspect, then cost concept, or business entity concept? According to which of the following, even the proprietor of the business is treated as a creditor? The proprietor of a business is treated as a creditor when, okay, money measurement concept is a concept which talks about only measurement in terms of money. Dual aspect says that there is a debit and a credit in the business. Everything has two aspects. Cost concept says there is a cost that we are looking forward to. And then business entity concept, which says in an organization, the business and the businessman, they're two different set of people. They're not the same. That is business entity concept. That means the business is responsible not only for the money which is taken from outsiders, but also from the proprietor himself. That is business entity concept. Next question. The revenue is not recognized until it is earned. We will wait till the time we do not receive that money and realized, or is at least realizable. Either you have got that money, or at least you can see a certainty that yes, I'm going to receive it. To which accounting principle or concept the statement belongs? Separate entity concept, then revenue recognition concept, going concern, or conservatism? Separate entity or business entity concept says that business and businessmen are two different persons. Then revenue recognition is about recognize the revenue when you see certainty. Then going concern that the organization is going to continue for a long period of time. And conservatism is about prudence. We are just gonna be a little miser there, I would say. Whenever you see there's a loss coming up, you'll start saving for that. But if there's a profit, we'll wait till the time it's certain. So the nearest answer or the correct one would be B, revenue recognition principle, right? Revenue recognition principle. Principle which says that if there's a certainty of income and you're going to receive it, only then you record it. Okay. So this is where I end my session for the JIB. Okay, if you're looking forward towards JIB or CIB classes, our officially classes have just started, so you can check it out on our website. And at the same time, at this point of time, we are also going on with a particular sale which you can review. Okay, just a second. Let me show you where to go if you're looking forward towards preparing for the JIB examination this year. Uh, okay. So there you can visit our website, that is at adda247.com, and here you'll find all the details. Currently we are having 81% of discount going on. So if you're looking forward to the JIB, you can also take up the JIB and CIB Mahapack where you are getting double validity. So that means you can prepare for your JIB as well as CIB, and there the pack is for 12 plus 12. It is having a 24-month validity. For in these 2 years, you can clear up both these examinations, and you have got more than 1100 hours of live classes, test series. Along with that, you will get pre-recorded videos and 324 ebooks for your preparation. It is as per the new syllabus, and this would include both the JIB and the CIB preparation. What you need to do is you need to click on the area of buy now, and you can use the code Y541, and here you will get a discount of 81% if you are using it through our app, and it would cost around 10,799.20, but this particular pack provides you the benefit that you get it for again at 80% discount. Number one, number two, the validity is for 2 years. So for 2 years you can finish up with your job and start preparing for the CIB examination, and you can get done with it because you have the time tenure for that as well as the cost on your side. So if you're looking forward to your JIB or CIB examinations, then you can check it out. And along with that, if you would like to purchase our JIB batches, they are also there on our website. See, this is the JIB CIB Ka Mahapack, and then we also have the JIB Ka Mahapack, where this is for the JIB examination, where you get the test series, recorded classes, as well as ebooks and many more. So if you're looking forward only towards the JIB, that is also there. The numerical batches, live batches, mock test, video solutions, recorded lectures, then ebooks, everything that you can find on this particular website. So you'll get all the information, and that too as per the latest syllabus. So you can just apply, and it would cost you 6559.20. Currently there is another validity session that is available for you. So validity is for 6 plus 6 months. It is for 12 months, double validity plus 80% discount. So kindly go ahead and check it out on our website. Thank you everyone. We'll be meeting in the next class on Monday.